following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Hold up, hashtag heels for life. Wanna welcome everybody. Yeah, we gotta get.
Welcome everyone to hashtag Heels for Life Wrestling Podcast News and Rumors Edition. I'm your host, Mr. T. Bring and that's Mr. DJ T.O.
What's going on? What's going on?
So everyone, I apologize for coming on here late. I've been sleeping like all day. I was supposed to come on here before Raw, but since we just got done watching Raw and news broke out about Vince McMahon, so we might as well just do this shit now. So before we begin, what I need you guys to do, first I need you to hit that subscribe button. Well, first I need you to hit that thumbs up. Then I need you to comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can get news and rumors from hashtag Heels for Life Wrestling Podcast on Facebook and on YouTube. So let's kind of break down the whole issue with what's going on. Triple H is in, Vince McMahon is out. What does that mean? Well, if you are not in tune with the news, not only Triple H is in charge of talent relations, EVP talent of relations, which used to be John Laurinaitis' job. Once again, Triple H is in, Johnny is out. Now we hear more rumors about why Vince McMahon actually stepped down. Now you know that it takes a lot to kick out Vince McMahon out of his position. So I will let T.O. take to kind of get to explain what's going on that part. So T.O.
So, news broke out this morning. I actually called you as soon as I saw it. Called you right, bushy eye in the morning. So the shareholders now have to show what was spent and what it was in 2000. What were the numbers? Was it 2019? 2019.
Oh wait. They got to go all the way back to 2002.
I think that's what that post said. That they had to go all the way. Let me pull it back up. They had to go back because
oh wow.
It was
I didn't know that part.
Yeah, it was $14.6 million that was not accounted for. It was not shown to the shareholders. Mm-hmm. And then you broke the news to me today, later on tonight, that the feds are now investigating now.
Correct. So that was news that came out earlier this evening.
Exactly.
So now the feds are in this situation now. So that pretty much explains why Vince McMahon retired, and it didn't have anything to do with him, bowing out, by himself. He was pushed out, literally.
I don't think he was pushed out. I think he left in time before. I think he got whiff that the feds were going to hop onto it. He said, "You know what? Let me get out now before more damage can get done." And when the news first broke about the allegations, the stock went down. At first, it was around $80 a share. It dropped from $80 a share to $65.40. Mm-hmm. Now it's up to $70 right now. Mm-hmm. It went up roughly around 8%ish. I think that was the correct numbers. I believe. Now, don't quote me on that, but it just shows right there that this is a lot. This goes deeper. We went on Twitter Spaces today. We went on Twitter Spaces today, and we talked to one of our financial gurus, AB. Shout out to AB, and he broke it down. Mm-hmm. So Vince spent the money, but he paid it back. But
allegedly,
allegedly he paid it back. But all in all, he still used company money and didn't tell the shareholders.
And that's
And
where he fucked up.
yes.
Yeah, that's where he fucked up.
That's when he realized he fucked up.
He should have never did that shit. Like, a lot of people give Vince McMahon credit for dodging the feds, and we are and remind you too, like, the feds hate Vince McMahon as well. I mean, because
they've been trying to get him for years since the steroids.
For years,
the government
goes all the way back to the 90s, my nigga. Like, so when I tell you that they on a personal mission to get rid of this motherfucker, like, this is like their golden ticket right now. Like, they are smiling right now. Okay,
the feds are a scorned woman, and she wants vengeance.
Indeed.
And that's the best way to put it.
Yeah, that's a great way of putting it, because like that's what they are on right now, and
they're gonna find some way to get Vince now. At first when this broke off, we're like, you know what? Vince will get off. He'll get off. He'll beat this. No, I mean he will either come out the pocket, or I won't say he would do time, but he's gonna come out of his pocket. Mm-hmm. He definitely will, and it's just crazy, because to think that the wrestling world would not be what it was if it wasn't for Vince buying it from his father. But now, let's say that Vince Sr. didn't sell to Vince, or let's say that WrestleMania 1 was failed. Where would we be at right now? We wouldn't be on this podcast talking about professional wrestling. I'll tell you that much.
Right.
It wouldn't be AEW. It wouldn't be Impact. It wouldn't be TNA. I mean, it would still be like the regionals. It would still be the territories, but it wouldn't be as global as it is now. Right. Like John Cena, Mark Henry, any professional wrestler would not be able to go to a restaurant, an airport, and you're this person. Oh yeah, no, you wouldn't have that unless you're following scenes. Wrestling wouldn't be huge on TV globally. You'll catch it. It'd be like one of those baseball games that you had to watch when they're in town, out of town. Like it's so different, and we're quick to sit there and jump up and praise. Vince is gone, whoop, 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 but we have to give that man his flowers one way or another. And people are shying away from that.
Once again, it's not that I want Vince McMahon to leave, because once again, like you said, this is not a vengeful like thing that we're after. This is more so, this is disturbing more than anything. Vince McMahon has a problem, just like R. Kelly fucking all of them young girls and shit, you know what I'm saying, and having this sex ring or some type of shit. Vince McMahon is in that same situation. The only difference is that I mean, he's been doing this shit for decades, and he has not been checked. He's been going unchecked, and everybody and their mama giving him fucking passes and shit. That's the part that pisses me off. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not being a vengeful bitch or anything like that of the sort. It's just the simple fact that this toxic circle with Vince McMahon has to stop. It has to stop somewhere, you know? And I'm glad that this shit is coming out, because like I'm not going to lie to you, Terrell, like this really bothers me a lot.
Let me ask you this, all right? Mm-hmm. Would he have gone so long without being touched if he was black? If he was black, how long would it have been? Wait.
It went to 24 hours. I'm telling you, because like, I'm sorry, blacks are not, they are treated like slaves. Just like in the outside world, we're treated like slaves. We go to work, we're on this plantation or whatever. It really all depends on like where you work at, because like a lot of workplaces are not like that. But in today's society, black people are looked down on by society. Like they want to take our culture, but then we don't get any representation. We don't get the cool points. We don't get the recognition. We don't get none of that shit. And if like if Vince McMahon was black, Vince McMahon would have been prosecuted the next day. You know what I'm saying? Just like with the whole thing with what's his name? The dude that was prosecuted for slapping his wife around. What's his name? Ricky something. I forgot what his name was. What forgot what the fuck his name is. Shit. What is his name? He's on Impact right now, and he used to be the Impact champion. Help me out, y'all. Who is he? I forgot his name. They said that he beat up his wife, whatever. Frankie, what's going on?
I don't see the chat.
No, I see the chat. I see the chat. The chat's right here. I'm looking at it.
Yeah. I didn't say it now. I can see it now. There we go.
Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out what his name is. Oh my god, I hate going back because like I know his name. Oh, let me see. WWE. Let me see. Oh my god, what is his name? Damn.
It took him to take down Bill Cosby.
His ass down. Yeah. Let me see. Being up.
Well, the reason why it took so long to get to Bill Cosby because they're still sleeping.
You said they were doing what?
They're still sleeping. That's why it took so long to get Bill Cosby.
That's true.
Rich Swann.
Yeah, the dude that lost. Yeah, Rich Swann. Okay. Thank you. Hey, what's going on, Leon from YouTube? Yeah, like I mean, you know, people gotta understand. Like this is not like we're not coming on here to tell people like, oh, fuck Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon made me a podcaster. He influenced me to be a podcaster just with his product alone. He made me fall in love with wrestling. But we cannot give him a pass just because he's white. We cannot do that. If you do it to other folks, black people, white people, Hispanic, the ones that's in the business, then you need to do that same shit to Vince McMahon. Stop treating that motherfucker like he's Jesus. Stop that shit. And that goes for the wrestlers too, that's in the business. Y'all want to treat this motherfucker like he's Jesus, but then when it comes to the receipts or whatever, talking about, oh no, I still respect him. Okay, respect the promoter, but don't respect the motherfucker that's been treating Sasha Banks and Naomi like yesterday's trash. Don't do that shit. Keep that same energy from the motherfuckers that do wrong in the business. Keep that shit. I'm keeping that shit real.
This goes back to our spaces conversation of the separation. You got to learn how to
separation of the character. Yeah. So me and Terrell has had conversations on Twitter in the Twitter Spaces. If you're not on the Twitter Spaces, you should be, because we have some very heated conversations on the Twitter Spaces.
Oh, and it gets ugly down there sometimes.
It's awesome. It's awesome. But so Terrell has asked me, because we were talking about the Ric Flair situation, because I told people I don't really care for Ric Flair like that. He said, can you separate Ric Flair the person and can you separate Ric Flair the wrestler? And I said it really all depends, because there are levels to this shit. Okay, there are levels. And the reason why I say it's levels, because some motherfuckers like Ultimate Warrior. Ultimate Warrior plays his gimmick on screen when he was on this earth. When he was on this earth, this man was the warrior inside and outside the ring. Vince McMahon, inside and outside the ring, he plays his character to the T. He's a pervert. He's the mafia. He's the Godfather. That's why he like doing what he's doing, because he know he can get away with it because he's white and he's rich. Same thing with Donald Trump. Donald Trump plays his character to the T. Motherfucker's a racist, and he just, he plays it to the T. So that's why I'll be telling people, like, it's kind of hard for me to like separate the character from the actual person, because they're all in the same, you know.
My
And
bad,
I know
my bad.
oh, it's all good. It's all good. So Kenya said that the wrestlers that's out there saying how Vince McMahon is a father figure to them, and I'm sorry, but that's not a father figure to me, because a father figure is supposed to, like, you know, put me down the right path, not, you know, divert me in another path or whatever to jail. You know what I'm saying? That's just, I'm sorry.
So remember, we also had this conversation too about Benoit. Can you separate the wrestler from the incident? And what'd you say
Say that again.
about Benoit? Can you separate the wrestler from the incident?
Of course I can.
But you can't do that for Flair.
I can do that for Flair too. I mean, I've done it. You know, I've done it. I told him, like, I'm aware of his accomplishments. You know what I'm saying? But then at the same time, like, it's, I mean, like, I don't, okay, so here's my thing. Like, oh my God, I was trying to get rid of that file for a second. Okay. So,
Get it?
yeah, I got this.
Got it, Daniel?
Shut your ass up. So here's my problem. Like, okay, so it's like, well, you know, you can't talk bad about this person because he have done so much shit in the business, you know, because he's not like that outside. Of course he is. Of course he is. The only thing is that he's acting the character. He's putting on the front. It's called acting. That's what they do in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, I can say, you know what? Fuck it. I cannot separate the person from the wrestler. I can't do it because they're all in the same. They're just acting. That's like me asking Will Smith, oh, do you kill aliens in real life? Or do you kill aliens in real life? Or what? Like, you know, or are you a swinger? Wait, are you a swinger in real life? And do you kill aliens on your personal time? Like that type of shit.
What movie?
Huh? Independence Day.
He was a swinger in Independence Day?
Huh?
I now to go back and watch Independence Day because I didn't know that he was a swinger then.
He's a no. I'm sorry. Oh no.
Are you talking about Hitched?
No. I'm saying, like, in his personal life, there were allegations. Or yeah, Men in Black, Independence Day. But you talk about the swinger part. Well, that's allegedly that he was swinging or whatever. Like, I don't know if he was actually doing that in real life. I'm like, I don't know. But that's either here or there. So Ahmad from Mr. Ahmad from YouTube, he said, now since Triple H is head of creative and talent relations, can we expect the fire main roster and NXT stars back in the WWE? Do you want to take this one? Because we also did talk about this on Twitter.
Okay, so that's something that we would want. Yes, that's something that we would want personally. But we still have to think the WWE liquidated and made room for a potential sale. That's what was going on. Remember, there was talks of Disney, talks of somebody buying the WWE, correct? So when you do that, Nick Khan really sent off a lot of people, even though they weren't producing on the show, but they're still making money merchandise-wise. Hence, Bray Wyatt. At the time before his release, he was the number 4th most gross seller, number 4 in selling merch, right? But he wasn't being on TV. He wasn't being utilized the right way, correct? But he was still selling merch. One was Roman. So what you do? Hey, you know what? We get that you're doing some mental health stuff, but you know what? We just got to go. They sent off a lot of great talent. Remember, there was a storyline with they started a storyline with somebody. The next day they were gone.
Right.
I forgot what it was. It wasn't Bray Wyatt, was it? It was something. And
You said it was somebody else?
yeah, I think who was it? It was like a great storyline. A great feud started happening, and then like, oh, no, this is something that we want to see. We want to see this. We want to see this. And
House
then
of Black?
yes, it was Malachi Black. It was Malachi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because he was feuding with Big E at the time when Big E was Intercontinental Champion, and he hit him with the blackout. And the Black Mask. I'm sorry. And next thing we know, he is released the next day.
Yes. And you're like, what? Oh. And that just makes room. They're making room. Like when you do that, you're basically setting up for a sale. Okay. Mm-hmm. But now, with Hunter back, you have all these NXT kids. I call his kids because they were his children. They looked at Stephanie as parents, like as mom and dad type of situation.
Right.
So,
right, but then see at the same time too, because we was also talking about this, like Triple H have had a history of being a racist as well. Like, you know, once again, it's all about like, can you separate the character from the wrestler? And I'm sorry, but that part right there are levels to this shit, because like, number one, we see how, you know, Triple H be, you know, hugging and hugging the wrestlers and giving them handshakes and shit, but then yet, you know, playing blackface and with his group or whatever for making fun of the Nation of Domination, and then that whole piss stain that we're still talking about to this day about Booker T. This is the same individual, everyone, that's head of talent relations and head of creative. So, are we going to forget that? Are we going to hold him accountable? Because I'm serious, like, you can't forget history. So if this shit happens now, you can't sit up here and say that you surprised.
No.
That's what I'm telling people. I said, listen, before you start celebrating, you need to go back and you need to look at their history. Same thing with Joe Biden. Same thing with him. Motherfuckers want his ass to come to the White House, but they yet fail to look at his history. Now y'all motherfuckers got a problem with him now. I said you could have easily went with Bernie Sanders. Could have went with him. You had not only once but twice.
Yeah, you're not lying.
There you go. Same thing with Triple H. It's like I said, anything that he does that's fucked up, you should have seen it coming. I don't forget people's history. I don't forget people's history that quick, because it can come up just like that. But to answer y'all question, am I happy that Triple H is in creative? This is the part where I love the Triple H creative genius, because NXT Black and Gold will forever be one of the greatest fucking brands of this generation in between 2000 I would say this, let me see, 2013 to 2019. That was the greatest thing in professional wrestling. And the crazy part about this, you said this shit earlier, the thing that the way the main roster was being, that was like saying, hey, fuck the main roster, let me go to NXT.
Yeah,
that was fucked up. And that's why Vince McMahon was upset behind this. I'm going to tell you like this. Everything that is going on is called karma. What goes around comes around. You fuck me, I'm going to fuck you later.
Yeah, and the thing is, when Vince didn't believe in Triple H's vision. He didn't think that it could happen. He didn't think it was going to work. He did not think. He did not have now one... what did he say? Courage. He didn't have the faith and size of a mustard seed. He did not. And then when the takeovers were the weekend before a big pay-per-view, and they got more numbers than the big pay-per-view, it was an issue. And then AEW did the whole quote unquote Wednesday Night Wars type of thing, And yeah, when the ratings went down or whatnot, what did Vince do? All right, I'm pulling the plug. I'm gonna do it my way now. Your way's not working. You cannot handle. It is like you cannot beat up this kid right here in the street. The new kid, you can beat him up. So now I gotta come here and step in for you.
Right.
And what do? He turned it into freaking Sesame Street.
So Andrew said everyone thinks that their decision is best until they have to be accountable for the decisions that they made. That is deep. I like that shit. And once again,
put down a bumper sticker. I like that one.
Yes, it does look like a bumper sticker. That's something I would actually have on the back of my car, like dead ass. And then shout out to Nappy, one of the posts on #HealsForLife. He said, "What if Triple H is this karma, or Triple H is that karma?"
Well, look at it this way, and I've been saying this for how long? What I'm about to say, and you'll tell these people I've been saying this for a long time. Long time storytelling. Matter of fact,
let me bring this up real quick. Yeah, so since we're talking about long-term storytelling, this is what you're talking about right here.
Yes, long-term storytelling at its finest. People hate the WWE for not telling stories. Well, you know what? Here's the longest fucking. This is a story that's been going on for how many years? They said that they will have the last laugh. The Authority will have the last laugh. And now look, that picture.
There you go.
Signifies everything.
There you go. Yes, as a matter of fact, Skrilla the Great. I love him. You should check him out. Subscribe to him here on Facebook and also on YouTube. Great guy. This is what Skrilla is talking about right here. That he said, this whole thing with the CM Punk situation, like this shit, like, did you ever think that this will actually come true?
No, I thought that only way Vince was going to leave is in a casket. Like in a casket. Bully Ray said it today on the radio on Busted Open. Excuse me, give me a little acid reflex on that hen.
I told you stop eating that spaghetti, but you didn't listen.
It's not the spaghetti, it's the Henny.
Oh, I told you stop drinking after midnight, but you didn't listen to me. So.
Only 10:57. But
I forgot. You're not.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
What I was gonna say? What was I saying? What was I saying? Got me forgetting. Let me take a shot for that. But no.
I'm sorry.
At the end of the day, we just busted open. Bully said that the WWE would have to be pried from Vince's cold, lifeless hands. We did not think that Vince was we were gonna, and we said this. We said it happens on Fridays, and we talked about it. It was like,
right, yes, we was talking about that. We were spot on with that shit.
We were like, it happened on Fridays, and I knew the Triple H coming back. We're like, cool. Like, it happened on Friday, and then what the fuck are you doing right now? I'm like, first of all, you need to bring his voice down.
Shit either happens on a Monday or it happens on a Friday. It never happens on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It always happens at the end, at the beginning of the week or the end of the week. This shit is crazy. Let me go through the comments real quick. I'm sorry. So Sean Ireland, he said from YouTube, I think it's real fun that Triple H comes after SummerSlam and building up to Clash at the Castle. What do you think about that?
I have low expectations for the Castle live event. It was like a premium. I'm not a big fan of the shows. I'm just not. I understand why they do it, which is for the market. I get that. Mm-hmm. But you're rushing 2 pay-per-views damn near a month. You're shoving stuff down our throats. You're not giving us a chance to breathe. You're not giving a chance for stories to be built and people to analyze and appreciate what you're setting up. you're rushing stuff because the pay-per-view you need something to say the reason why these two are in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
You know
So another thing that Mahad said, he said, hope to see the right push for all of the new NXT call-ups stars that was not used properly. Pete Dunne,
But
Dominic Jovakovic, Shayna Baszler, and
I
etc. Most importantly, Finn Balor holding the WWE title.
okay, so here's my thing with Finn Balor. Finn is a jobber right now. And the reason why I say a jobber, he was the first Universal Champion.
And some of us actually forgot that. That's the fucked up part.
Universal Champion. He got injured in that match. They did not have enough respect for that man to give him a rematch.
Exactly.
But now they want to put this motherfucker in tights and walk around like his shit don't. How's the Edge going to start a group and then get kicked out the old group, and then now doing a whole promo just to bring him back to be the rated R superstar once again, and they put Finn in tights, and then they fuck around and take Bianca out of tights and put her in some booty shorts. I'm just
booty shorts. I'm telling you, the booty shorts are real.
But okay, you watch TV show like TV series, right? Hey,
which one?
Have you noticed stores like season 7, season 8 of the TV show, they start throwing some random ass stupid ass shit because they ran out of stuff. That's what happened right here. So in order for Triple H to fix this, people are rushing. People on Twitter were, oh yeah, Raw sucked. This is that. Y'all talking about Triple H coming in. We ain't seen nothing yet. Rome was not built overnight. It was not built overnight.
Right. This is at least going to take a year for this reset. It's going to at least take a year.
Exactly. And the thing is, people. I mean, yeah, we saw something a little different. It was like, yo, Raw was like a 7.5 in my book.
Yeah, I would say like tonight. We seen some brutality. Yeah, we seen some violence, and I was here for that shit. And we didn't see. They didn't cut it away like Montez Ford. He got his nose busted.
There was no 18 million camera cuts.
And then Rey Mysterio and Dominic was getting their ass whooped or whatever on a sunny day. I was here for that.
The way Rhea Ripley manhandled Dom, I know Dom. Yo, Dom is a yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes. You want me to do this, ma'am? Okay, honey. Okay. Yo, Dom's a little bitch. Straight up. Ain't no woman gonna put her hands on me that way. I watched what his love got to do with it. I'm not defending myself like I did.
Right.
I mean,
I said I want to see men beat up on women and women beat up on men. I want to see that again.
I want to. When China first jumped in to into the IC title ring situation, and Jericho did her dirty. Let's be honest, Jericho did not like that woman whatsoever.
No, because he felt he was one of the motherfuckers where he felt that a woman did not need to be in a wrestling ring. I think that was very sexist.
Kitchen barefooted, pregnant, making steak.
That's what he said?
No, but that's how you.
Oh, okay.
He's like, well, he says that. He's like,
Jeff Jarrett, he did that shit.
Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett did not like her either. I don't think nobody really liked her, but they dealt with her because she could hang. She could. That woman could take an ass whipping.
Yeah.
In the ring and behind and on camera. I'm talking about the other. But I do want to see more violence. We start seeing it. I want to see the promos get a little more edgier, as we saw who's your daddy segment.
Yeah, Roman Reigns was trash for what he said about Theory this evening, y'all.
He was not trash. You know what? He's slowly making up for that succotash promo.
Oh, he did. Most definitely. Yes, most definitely. Like this evening, he did like one of the best promos in his fucking career. Like this man like shitted on Theory And I'm just like, ooh, that was an epic burn. But you know who wrote that shit though, and you know that was Triple H that did that shit. You know what I'm saying? But let's go through the comments real quick.
I finally like Rain promo.
Let me go through the comments. So Juan said this. He said, let's see if the ones who either got released or let go elsewhere don't end up returning to WWE. If Triple H and Stephanie end up running Raw, NXT, SmackDown, really good, where storytelling is better and unpredictable, and etc. So, and then Skrilla said that CM Punk said it will happen. Yep. And then Andrew said, Henny, where's T.O. Fireball? Ha ha ha. You make fireballs?
So that's my boy Drew from SoCal. That's one of my softball buddies. And in the circuit that he plays softball, I'm known as the fireball god. So,
and then it's Lamba, I believe. He said the greatest joy of my life.
Whoa. You know what? Here. Wait. Before you say anything else, hold on. I
got to drink to that one. I'm glad I didn't read that one. Okay. Shaw said Clash of the Castles in September, and then Skrilla said that I think that that's why they have so many guys chasing the title right now. Though it's obvious Drew will get the title at Clash of the Castle.
Okay. So here's my thing. All right, I get where they want Drew to sit there and get the title, but if you're doing long-term storytelling right now, right? There are all eyes is on Drew, so automatically you expect Drew to win that championship, win a championship or both of them, correct?
I mean,
curveball here. Roman wins complete because he's ill. He wins completely dirty, which gives him some more heat that he needs. Right now, he's needed moving. As much people hate him, having him half-assing, coming to shows and whatnot, who cares? He is on top of this game. This is the best version of Roman Reigns that we've ever seen, right? Just like I said, this is the best version of Brock Lesnar that we've ever seen. Keep the belts. I hate to say it, keep the belts on Roman right now. Because once you take that off him, if they give to Drew, it's only petting it. If they're only doing it as a, hey, you know what? Because you didn't get a good run during the pandemic. You carried us to the pandemic era, and know what? We didn't give you a fair shake to be a champion for a live crowd. Here you go. No. Keep him in a feud with Sheamus. Keep that energy. Because that's long-term storytelling right there between those two. So why fuck that up? You only trying to give it to Drew out of you know what? I'm so sorry. Here. No, don't. Keep the belts on Roman. Let him ride it out until Cody gets back. All right. If you don't get Rock and Roman for Mania, do Rock and Cody, and then have Theory cash in on that.
I think honestly that they should kind of get away from the Cody situation because it's fucking everything up.
You know, it did. You know, that's your boy who ended racism.
He did. Cody did end racism.
But I'm just saying. So now the Bray Wyatt thing of Bray Wyatt. So he changed his Twitter bio. I guess it was a conversation or a line from Vince McMahon to him, and he quoted that and put it on there. Bray Wyatt is asking for a lot of money to come back.
He's not going to get it.
He's not going to get it right now.
He's not going to. No,
he won't. As much as I want him to come back, yes. There's
I'm sorry. Which one would you read? Oh, okay. And then Skrilla said that he finally liked a Reigns promo.
Dude,
I concur, bro. I do.
This was a great promo by him. But
it was. And it was, and the crazy part about it was authentic and it was
true.
organic. I loved it.
And you know that Hunter has some 2 cents in it. But
that's what I said. I said that about 5 minutes ago, that he had some part in it, and he wanted to say that so fucking bad, but he did it to Roman Reigns.
We all want to say it, but you know, like when you're kids and your parents are around that you don't want to curse, but seeing parents leave out of the room, you're motherfucker this, fuck you, shit this. That's exactly what it was. But this is what I feel like needs to happen for creative, right?
Mm-hmm.
Paul Heyman needs to be on that writing team.
Oh, most definitely. And it needs to be on Raw. It shouldn't be on SmackDown. Somebody else. I think SmackDown is good where they're at. I think Raw is the one that really needs the help. That's their flagship show. So you need the best on Raw.
It needs to be on also has some kind of ends. Or I think Paul needs to be the head of the Raw writing show, right? Mm-hmm. Hunter needs to bring back his original Black and Gold team and back on NXT. Reestablish their job.
Reset that bitch. Yes, reset this shit like you was playing Sega Genesis.
Exactly.
Yeah,
but that's the start. That's the big start right there. Montez showing blood tonight. I mean, whoa, that was
right. I didn't expect that. And then Ty from YouTube, she said Triple H is back, baby. What Triple H is going to do next? Will he open the Pandora's box for wrestling, like working with AEW? I remember Triple H said that he doesn't mind working with other wrestling companies. I mean, that is a possibility, but then at the same time, let me explain this real quick, because we might talk about this tomorrow on Twitter. The fact is that they're going to have to put their egos aside. And Mr. Tony Khan has the biggest ego right now, but he's looking like a dumbass because, like, number one, Jonathan Gresham is about to leave that company. And everybody was saying that, oh, no, Jonathan Gresham is not a loss. My nigga, what?
He's a big loss.
He's a big loss. What the fuck you talking about? Then dude was talking about, oh, no. Huh?
He's not a big loss, for loss.
Yeah. I know he's in, Skrillaville. I'm not Skrillaville. I'm sorry. Sorry, Skrilla. No, he's in Shrimpville. You know what I'm saying? Skrilla knows I don't fucking with him though. But anyway, no, that would be a big loss. And it would be a big gain for the WWE, because WWE, if they wanted to, if they have the power to make a person a star, anybody can be a star. Anybody. It's a 50-50 situation. You know what I'm saying? It comes from the wrestler and it comes from the company. You know what I'm saying? Once again, nobody thought that Roman Reigns was going to be the face of the company. Nobody thought that. Look where he at now. Nigga's on top of his game right now. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you are short as fuck. You are. You short as fuck. Okay? And he laughs. And then Sean from YouTube, he says that SmackDown this week, Drew is going against Sheamus, and the winner goes to face Roman at Clash of the Castle. Wait a minute, did we have this number one contender match before?
We've already done that already. So we already.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought they did that like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, we already we already established what's going to happen there. But what we didn't establish is why we need to see this. Like, why are we doing this again? Like, why is it that we even had to have that match when we already know that you already on the main flyer? So,
right.
It's. I feel like they're just. We say this on Twitter. I know I've said this a million times.
Are they prolonging the? I mean, are they trying to?
No. So we talked about this, and it boils down to when Cody got hurt. All the eggs were in the basket for Cody.
Okay, who problem is that?
And then when Cody went down, they scrambled. Mm-hmm. Nobody knew what to do. Cody getting hurt fucked the WWE. It hurt them real bad. People argue with me about this all the time. They're like, no, he didn't. And it did. It did. Because remember when Roman went out with leukemia, right? What did it do? They called Brock.
And
Cody
they keep
now,
doing that shit, and it's like
Cody,
they always keep bringing up like the old motherfuckers. Who want to see old Bird back? I
they're
don't.
gonna bring Oldberg back if they didn't fix what Brock did. Stephanie on there and said, "Nigga, if you don't come back in my motherfucking building and do your fucking job, you ain't getting fucking paid." And what do you do?
And you know that was like, if that was true, that was a bitch move by Brock Lesnar. I said you can't be going around acting like everybody's bitch.
How many times did I call you? Did it say it yet? Did it mention anything yet? Did it say anything yet? And you're like, nope. I just gave up. I stopped watching. That's exactly what you told me.
And then he comes out. He comes out like toward the end of SmackDown.
Yeah, but my thing is, that's what happened when they scrambled. When the WWE scrambles, they call Brock. They don't call Brock. They call Goldberg.
Yep.
That's exactly what they do. That's their MO. And it's sad and it's disgusting and it's disrespectful. You could have put Seth in that picture. There's still unfinished business between Seth and Roman. If you want to call back Goldberg, fuck that. Call motherfucking Bray Wyatt and try to negotiate something with him better.
You know what? There's another piece of the puzzle that we have not talked about. The wild card is MJF. And it's like it's a perfect time right now for him. But the thing is, like, I just like he's hiding right now, and I don't know when he's going to come back. But when he comes back, he is going to be a big fucking name. But with the whole thing with the WWE, it's like now everything is up in the air right now. Like I can't even tell you what the fuck gonna happen in the next 2 years. What's gonna happen like next week? I don't know. But the thing that Skrilla just talked about, like AEW without MJF is fucking them right now. Yes, it is. It's really backfiring right now on them.
So I have a question. Do you think that because what he said had a lot of truth behind it, correct?
Yes, it did. Because once again, it's coming out in various ways, like Jonathan Gresham, right? Jonathan Gresham, like, literally blasted him. Like, I'm like, so you're gonna sit here, you're gonna ignore me? You're not gonna even give me my fucking flowers, and I put this company on my back during the pandemic, and you gonna sit back and you gonna ignore me, but then you gonna pay attention to these ex WWE stars and shit. They say, oh, I didn't get any shine from the WWE, so now I'm coming over here, and now Tony giving out free hugs and shit to his toys.
Okay, so then that could be the same thing about with Cody. Cody didn't get what he wanted because
Cody's a bitch too.
But that was Cody's fault too, though. That was Cody's fault too.
Most definitely.
Cody's like, know what? I'm gonna take my ball. I'm gonna go home. I'm leaving. And now
he went back. You know, Cody issue is he went back to his parents. He went back to the WWE because he felt some type of way. He talked about, oh, I don't like people booing me or whatever. But then at the same time, you are a heel in real life. If you don't get your way, you want to be stubborn, you want to act like the brat, and you want to go back home. Because, like, you know, your house or wherever you came from, you built that shit.
Yeah.
You built your home. And you decide to say, oh, I don't like how it looks, so I'm just gonna go back home. Like that don't sit well with me.
But then I also think that was opening the door. That's what the way that Vince is catering to him. Well, the way Vince was catering to him. He had the longest intro. I know he had the longest He had the longest entrance. He had all the pyros. Well, he had like 2 sections of pyros.
But Vince ain't here no more though.
Exactly. So I want to see what Hunter's going to do with him because
once again, karma.
But my thing is
karma.
True. But my thing is, if they still allow Cody to do all that, I think it's to lure in some AEW guys. Like, hey, you know what? You see how well we treated Cody when he came back over here? We'll give you the same treatment. Come on, baby girl. It's like a pimp trying to get a new hoe. Come here, baby girl. I'll buy some new shoes. I'll buy some new clothes. Come here.
But here's the thing. let me read what Sean said. He said the plan is always to give to have Roman versus Drew versus Roman at Clash of the Castle, so Drew can win the belts and have his moment like the British Bulldog did when he beat Bret in the UK. That's interesting.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that's interesting.
That
because right now the WWE is not doing too well in the UK. That would be a boost for them.
But I'm saying, like, what if they don't give the belt to Drew? Would that damage?
That would be a mistake.
You think
because like literally they put themselves their backs against a wall right now. That you know what I'm saying, they gotta have to please somebody. Because you know the WWE hasn't been, I mean, they've been shit for like the last couple of years. You know what I'm saying? Like UK should have a feel good moment at least.
Belt, but giving Drew the belt is not the answer.
No, I mean it's not the answer now. I think it's the short-term answer for the UK. They can always take the belt off of him. But
they ruin a title reign. You're ruining something that, like, how long has he had the belts?
Title reign has already been ruined. The Universal title has been ruined because they unified the belts. It's already ruined. We already at that point already. Fuck that. It's just like if you put it on Drew, if you put it on him, take it off of him on the next pay-per-view.
Or giving the Kane treatment, right? Giving the Kane treatment that can never happen. I ask you, how many times has Kane been champion?
What, WWE champion? He only been WWE champion for like one day.
Okay, so I mean, give him that, and then, I don't know. I personally feel it's a bad idea, but we talked about that too about Triple H and Tony Khan. The Triple H, that pissant company, right? You guys want to go work for that pissant company?
Well, I'm gonna tell you this right now, everybody. Once again, is karma. Karma is tough. Karma is deadly. Karma is a bitch. And I think we should talk about this tomorrow on Twitter. I think this would be a really great subject. What type of work environment is going to be between Cody Rhodes and Triple H?
Well, I mean, me personally, you disrespected me. You went over there and you took a hammer to my throne, a replica of my throne.
The only reason why I picked it up because it was right here on my desk.
Plan that. You waited all night to do that.
I did.
Y'all see how you do me? You don't understand. I talk to this man every day, like damn near like 10 times a day. I'm on the phone. We're on Twitter together. Like, swear to God, I talk to this man so much. So for him to say I have props already, yeah, props. But no, seriously, and somebody said it in the comments, like, Cody is a Triple H fan. But okay.
Yeah, okay. You're a Triple H fan now.
Now, all of a sudden.
Right.
All of a sudden, I'm a Triple H fan. Like, oh, yeah. Because, like, now you'll be more of a fan. Now you go over there on
you now a fan now because he's your boss.
Yeah, but he about to get that Gluck 9000 to Hunter.
He want to get he want to be initiated in that Breakfast Club 2.0. He do. Straight up.
So Triple H, now you know, goes into NXT tomorrow. See Sean, like, what do you think that vibe is going to be? You allowed my child to go get his nipples pierced and her tongue pierced and not consult me.
I wouldn't even say all of that. I mean,
that's what happened.
I'm gonna go deeper with you. It wasn't about the nipple piercings or whatever. That's minor. My nigga, you got a whole sex change.
Signed off on it, and I'm the parent, and you
And without your permission. Without your permission, okay?
You went down to Mexico and got a whole. You went down to Mexico and got a whole change on me?
A whole motherfucking change without your permission.
And use my money? Man, I feel like Sean needs to get smacked in the face.
Why? Well, Shawn Michaels? Oh, okay. I thought you was talking about Mr. Ireland or whatever. I'm sorry. My bad.
I don't even know that, man.
I know. I'm being trash.
You see how Sean, you see how I tried to start some beef between us?
I know. I'm sorry, Sean.
It's not light-skinned folk beef. It's not light-skinned folk beef.
You ain't light-skinned. What the fuck? You ain't
lighter than me,
Anyway, and don't hate on my complexion. That's racist. So Sean said that my prediction that is that Drew will win the belts, Cody will return at the Rumble, win it, and then face Drew at Mania, beat him, and Theory cashes in on him at Mania. What do you think about that?
No, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't sound right. What sounds right is this. All right. Okay. Roman goes. Okay, this is how you complete the heel cycle for Theory. All right, hear me out. Roman goes off and keeps the belts or whatever. Gets the belts, goes to WrestleMania, set up for The Rock and Roman, right? Mm-hmm. Then Cody wins. Cody wins the Rumble. All right. Mm-hmm. So Cody wins the Rumble, but I mean, we already have the whole Hunter, the whole Rock and Roman thing. All right. Mm-hmm. Let's say that okay. In his instance, Drew wins one belt. All right. Doesn't mean both of them, he wins one. Just give him one, right? Mm-hmm. All right. So then you can set up Cody and Drew for one belt. Keep the belt for Rock and Roman. All right. Mm-hmm. Rock and Roman don't add it. Right. Rock beats the shit out of Roman. Goes for the fucking pin, or both of them are laid out, whatever. Mm-hmm. Some Theory come in for the cash, or even Rock pins him. Rock pins Roman, right? Mm-hmm. Rock on the title. Theory comes cashing in on the Rock. Mm-hmm. Everybody is going crazy because the Rock comes back and wins the title. Oh my God, the Rock is back. Now we get to have the Rock for a while. We're so happy. He comes in, kills the party. You want to keep Theory as a heel. I don't care what nobody says. Maybe he's not ready right now this second to be champion. The kid has something there. He is actually really, really good. He can hang. His promo work, yes, he needs help. But only way that he could do that if he keeps going with people who are better than him. All right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, Ty said that Kenny Omega winning the Royal Rumble is crazy. Kenny
Omega, like we can't do a Forbidden Door yet. It's too early in the game.
Yeah, it's too early. Like I say, everybody, this right now, don't even think about the Forbidden Door. We need to get past this year first. This year's been crazy. Okay. Forbidden Door, we'll talk about that in 2023. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, if I'm still alive. 2024, 2023, because that's when those 2 years will get interesting. Skrilla, he said that they got to figure out something for Seth Rollins. He's literally the hottest heel right now.
Seth Rollins needs his rebuttal against Roman, and then we'll talk. But I say right now,
I like that interaction that they had tonight.
Oh man, I had chills.
Yeah,
I feel right now. He is top 3 the best in the world right now. He showed it. He showed me that by carrying Cody through that Hell in a Cell match.
Very much so.
He showed me that. And his work with Riddle is something else to add to his resume. Mark my words. That, I'm going with that for match of the night.
You think so?
I'm going.
Okay, okay, we're gonna have to be careful on. Wait a minute, they're going to be 4 hours, right?
I reckon.
Yeah, it's gonna be 4 hours because they start at 7 and they finish at 10. So yeah, SummerSlam major pay-per-views are usually 4 hours long.
What SummerSlam, Survivor Series, Rumble, and WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
anything else is normally 2. No, it's like 3-ish, 2-ish, 3-ish.
Now we said, I know this is a different company, but we said that Gresham and Claudio was going to be matching the night, and that was actually the worst match of the night.
Yeah, so, I think the Briscoes match was
match of the year.
No, not match of the year. I mean,
you don't think that was match of the year?
No.
The Briscoes and FTR was match of the year candidate. It really was. It was way better.
Because to be a candidate don't mean it's gonna fucking win.
Huh?
Because it was a candidate doesn't mean it's gonna fucking win.
I didn't say that. But they should be on that. They should literally have the top 3. Like,
that's their second. Was that the second goal?
That was the second time. That was their second time this year. Yes. Okay. Yes. And they should definitely be in the top 5.
You don't think that Cody and Seth Mania deserve to be in that conversation?
No, not Mania, but Hell in a Cell should be match of the year as well.
I feel like it was a great moment, but the reason why I say it's a great moment, not match of the year, is because we couldn't get the best Cody. If Cody was healthy, then yes.
Well, that's what happens when Cody tried to be Superman.
You know what?
I'm not sleeping on them. Now I said that Money in the Bank, they had one of the best matches of the year as well. I honestly, personally, respectfully, and honorably, wholeheartedly,
I feel like Usos and New Day and Hell in a Cell was way better feud than Street Profits and the Usos.
No.
Well, you're drunk.
I'm not the one drinking Hennessy. I'm not drinking Hennessy. That's you. No, you the one that's drinking Hennessy right now. I would say, okay. That last match that they had. Wait. The last match that they had. They said, matter of fact, this is a good topic for tomorrow too. Who had the best feud? Best feuds in between Usos, Street Profits, or Usos versus New Day. That's a good.
The Hell in a Cell match cannot be swept underneath the rug. It cannot be watered down. It cannot be like, oh, it was okay. That match was fucking brutal. With the way they had old boy hemmed up by the kendo sticks, the Singapore Kings, hemmed up like this.
It was
like this.
It felt like that he was in slavery again.
Man, they beat that man like a runaway slave with no papers.
Remember, Cody ended racism, everybody. Just want you to know that.
Just because that man got the gluck from what's her name from ATL? What was her name?
No.
Nunu. Yeah, Nunu. That's what somebody. Nunu. Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, snap your motherfucking chain. Okay, snap your shit.
But everybody, it's 12:30. We went about an hour long. I didn't expect we was gonna go that long. But so what we'll do is we will finish
going that long, y'all. Don't mind them.
I'm not you. I don't have to use Viagra. So yeah.
Leave the grace alone. And I don't use Viagra, I use Cialis.
That's even worse. So we will be back on Twitter tomorrow. Probably. What time you gotta do softball?
I have softball tomorrow night at 9:30.
That's
p.m.
That is okay. So we'll get you in the morning then. So
Yeah,
we'll be on Twitter probably either 10:30 or 11 o'clock, depending on like what time I wake up. So because in the minute I'm about to go watch Batman. So yeah,
are
follow
you
us on
serious?
Facebook.
But to watch a 4-hour movie? See, that's the
I
reason
love
why.
Batman. I love me some Batman. I love Batman.
Why?
Batman is
Why?
that Batman was dope. I don't know, like
Why?
I love the Riddler. I love Gordon. I love Catwoman. Like I love that shit. But everybody, if you
You
not on
DC
YouTube,
people get on my goddamn nerves.
I like Marvel as well. Anyway, so if follow us on YouTube, follow us on Twitter tomorrow. If you guys are on Twitter, follow us. I'm under Mr. Teamberger, Chris Dilworth. He's under Mr. DJ T.O. Terrell. So yes, we'll be on around about 11 o'clock, something like that, Central Time or whatever. We'll let you guys know. Until that time, everybody, hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe to this video, #Heels for Life Wrestling Podcast, and we will see you guys tomorrow.
Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Why my mouse is like not working? The fuck? This is like, I swear, this is like one of the most ghettoest fucking. The fuck? Oh, that's why it's all okay. You know, this is really embarrassing, y'all. Okay. All right. Okay. I swear I'm about to end this podcast. Okay. Good night, y'all. Peace.